Hello and welcome to Choices. Now I'd like to spend a few minutes talking to you about the features and benefits of cable television. Let me begin though by putting a question to you. If someone asked you what was the most important influence in your buying decision, how would you reply? Would it be service, or price, or indeed quality? Perhaps all of them. The fact is that these benefits have come about because of the most important feature of 1990s living, the luxury of choice. Now you go into a newsagent's expecting a wide choice of newspapers and magazines, and you take it for granted that you're going to find something to suit your interests. So wouldn't you feel just a little disappointed if you entered your local newsagents to find that there were only 4 titles to choose from? Well, when you think about it, traditional British television is just like that. Most viewers are restricted to very little choice, just 4 channels. And while the programme quality may be acceptable with such a small selection available, the chances of finding exactly what you want, exactly when you want it, are very slim indeed. But for some people, the television world has changed dramatically. Through United Artists Communications comes cable television, providing the choices that you take for granted everywhere else. Now, of course, having more choice available doesn't mean that you have to watch more television any more than you have to read every newspaper or magazine in the newsagents. In fact, the less time you have to watch television, the more you'll appreciate the choice which cable brings. How much choice? Well, cable television offers a quality global news service, 24-hour news from award-winning cable news network, as well as regular Sky News updates. Daily business programs with informed discussion on current topics in the news. A channel dedicated to documentaries and the best non-fictional programming from around the world. A unique and fresh insight into foreign culture, arts and entertainment, with programs direct from the continent. An asset for anybody learning a new language or keen to keep abreast of European lifestyles. And naturally, there's general entertainment as well. Award-winning series, classic films, and programs for the younger audience. For sports enthusiasts, 3 channels cover the top sporting events from around the world. More detailed coverage than you'll find on any other service, available when you want to watch. Cable music channels cover classical and jazz music, as well as the latest pop releases on MTV, often with stereo sound. In all, there are over 30 specialist channels to choose from, including the BBC and ITV services you're used to. And you know, even that is just the beginning. As an option, you could choose to take 1 or more of the special film channels, and the choice is quite staggering. For less than the cost of renting a handful of videos, you can have a choice of around 150 film titles each month, from recent releases shown for the first time on television to classics you would rarely have a chance to see today. And if you miss a film you really want to see, well, just as at your local cinema, on cable there'll be other opportunities to catch it later. Once again, cable gives you choice of viewing to suit yourself. Now this, believe it or not, is the sum total of the technology you need to provide that choice. A single thin cable like this delivers all the channels to your neat set-top box. Then you choose what you want to see from the comfort of your armchair. The remote control even has a parental lock facility, so if you prefer, you can prevent your children selecting any channel you don't want them to watch. Sounds pretty good to me. You can also connect more than 1 set in your home to cable. The system works with any existing television or video, and the good news is you won't have a satellite dish spoiling the appearance of your house. In fact, you won't even need an aerial. A single cable delivers it all. And by the way, there's also a magazine detailing the full cable service. So that means over 30 channels of television, a new range of satellite FM radio channels, hi-fi sound, and one other benefit you may not be aware of. You know, the same technology which brings all this information to your home enables cable to offer you yet another choice, a choice of a better and a cheaper telephone service. United Artists Communications has teamed up with Mercury's National Digital Telephone Network to offer you a service which will save you money on both your calls and line rental and show you how your money is spent with something you've probably never seen at home before, itemized billing every month. It's more than likely that the telephone system you're currently using is billed by the unit. Now, units are always rounded up, which means you invariably pay for time you haven't used. And what's worse, you've no way of knowing exactly how many units you've used. With electricity and gas, you can, of course, always check the meter, but not so with your phone bill. United Artists Communications provides you with a telephone service which, for the first time ever, is billed only for the amount of time used on the calls made, right down to the very second you finish the call. It's a simple method which gives you the opportunity of checking exactly how and where your money goes. Once again, the United Artists telephone service is fully compatible with your existing equipment, and you can call anywhere, anytime. It's just a cheaper, fairer, and better quality service, which, let's face it, can't be bad. United Artists Communications is committed to offering its customers as wide a choice as possible in every aspect of its service. This commitment means that the very first decision must be yours, whether to be happy with a traditional service from a limited source or to connect to a system which will provide wider information and entertainment opportunities. And let's face it, a gateway to the exciting technology of the future. United Artists Communications now gives you that choice.